life just keeps on going, right? What are your thoughts? How do we just keep on going? How do you how do you get on with this?
It's weird. Like life is so short yet long at the same time. It's weird. It just does keep going. Like you think there'll be a certain point you've reached where, all right, life is complete, but then you're still gonna wake up the next day and have some kind of task to do. And when we're young, we feel like, okay, I'm never gonna be 40, 50, 60. I'm just not the kind of guy who would be 60 years old. Like that. I know it sounds crazy, but once you get there, you realize, oh, okay, we are kind of immortal, not immortal, mortal beings. Maybe I am immortal. I wish. And like, what happens once you get old? Well, you just keep getting older, right? And you still got to deal with the shit that's been given to you. And yeah, that's like that goes with when you're trying to cope with something that happened to you that might be bad, some kind of trauma you're facing. Just life keeps going after that. Like the universe doesn't care; it just keeps moving forward. It doesn't tend to adjust to your feelings or your needs. It just carries on as society's just going to carry on as it was always going to, whether you're here or not. So what do we do about it? Or how do we cope with this kind of meaningless of life that just keeps on going on and on? Well, a lot of people, okay, you got to have some ambition, make it count, make every day feel like there's a purpose, a direction. And I suppose, what can you do? Like, it's always good to dream. We all have dreams. I'm at a stage now where making these YouTube videos, I say, okay, why don't we be a bit ambitious here? Why don't we have a little bit of delusional ambition and see, yeah, when we get to that million followers. I know it sounds ridiculous right now, but I'm planting the seeds, okay? We'll see, all right, maybe as I keep the momentum going, I'll find some kind of meaning and purpose and gaining a following and putting value out in the world. That's where you feel that your time on this earth has some kind of purpose. That there's a reason for why you're here. But is there sometimes a time you need to give up? Well, there are times you definitely need to take a break. Like, you might be pushing it too far. You've got to step, hold on for a second and assess. Take a breather. Just breathe and think, you know what? Maybe I need to organize my thoughts a bit better. Not be in a rush to try and get this done and this done and this done. But, take it easy. Enjoy life like you are, how old you are now. And then just enjoy being 29, which I'm 29 now. Being by the river and just taking it in. Because one day you'll be feeling like, this was the golden age. I remember back in the 90s or the 80s, life was so much better. Well, we might be feeling this way now. Since the pandemic, everything's a bit crazy. We think, all right, now this is the end of days. The whole world is screwed now. Hopefully it doesn't get much worse, but I can't predict. Maybe it will. 10 years from now, will I look back at today and think, that was a good time to be alive. It was not so many restrictions. Life was simpler. And now we all live in a dictatorship now. It all sucks. You just have to adapt. You just take life as it comes and deal with it. Your goals will change, your ambitions will change, and be free from all the mental torture of trying to analyze every text message some chick responds with, what does it mean? Does she really like me or not? Like, let me ask my friends, let me get their opinion. If you're already analyzing, I think you already lost that particular game. Not the game in general, not the game of life, because there's still so much to learn and improve upon. But this little battle, okay, maybe you can give up on this little battle. Move on to better things. And this actually reminds me, this gave me an idea. Maybe it's all about kids. It's all about having children at the end of the day. You want to have family. Maybe that's what it's all about, passing on your genes, your DNA, in the most humble, respectful way possible. I don't mean, yo, yeah, let's procreate, bitch. I mean legacy. It's all about passing it on to the next generation. That's what we're here for. I'm not saying that's what I want right now, but maybe deep down, that's what we really want to do. And maybe that's the ultimate journey to be like Genghis Khan. Obviously, not. I definitely wouldn't recommend going the way that he would, but just be a good guy, man. I'm sure you will find your way eventually.
Not every day is going to be a good day. Okay, and that's the truth. Just like with the stock trade, every kind of company, every kind of stock has its dip. But here's the punchline. When they take a dip, they're not going to stay there. They're going to go back up. So dips are natural as long as you're in the upward spiral. This is not about being ultimately on top of everything. This is just being an efficient human being. That's all it is. Being productive and just owning the day. With gratitude, I think it's important to exercise it daily, right? Because without gratitude, we're always thinking what we don't have, right? We're not thankful for the blessings of what we do have. Shelter, we have the primary resources, shelter. I mean, fingers crossed we do have this, okay? But no, I do realize it is a political answer. This can be taken out of context. But look, we have a shelter, we have a family we can go home to. We have the basics of just a nice city. If you live in London especially, look, you've got a nice city. There's not any, touch wood. I've never heard of an earthquake happening here in a while. So we're in a good location. Can we be thankful for that? I think we can, you know. But what are we gratitude about? Oh, it's fucking cold, man. Oh, oh, it's cold. Oh,
It feels good to complain.
oh, it's raining. Oh, I'm cold again. Oh, cool, it's summer. Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot. I can't wait till winter again. We're always fluctuating. I'm grateful to be able to make videos, to live in an age where this can be seen by people who have access to the internet. I mean, literally, can we just let that sink in? Because majority of the world now has access to internet. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know some places are still evolving. They're still kind of getting to level of developing their systems. But the goal is to be not fickle. You don't want to be fickle with things because then that sets you down for a downward spiral. Each decision you do leads to a fork in the road. Each habit is either going to work for you or the habit is going to work on a downward spiral for you. But the main thing to note is that with these habits you choose and you decide, they're going to compound. Okay? If you're stressing about people who betrayed you in the past, for example, newsflash, you're going to see everyone who's betrayed you. If you're going to see people who've backstabbed you in the past, you're going to see people in everyone. You're going to see people who backstab you in everyone. Negative thoughts compound. Likewise, productivity compounds. Making videos like this is going to compound. You're going to keep on making more videos. You're on the upward spiral. This is a habit you cultivated because you want it. You have desire. But you're also suffering because it's not enough. You want more videos. You want more videos, baby. You want more videos.
2 million.
You want more.
It's
Want
never
10
enough.
million. Want 20 million. When in
We'll
fact...
be first to be the billion.
I want to be the #1 billion subscriber. 90 years old. 2 days away from a fucking stroke. But I'm gonna get it. I want to get 1 billion subscribers because I'm the fucking shit. I'm the motherfucking shit. I'm #1, motherfucker. But yo, honestly, it's just like there's too much. That was ego. That's ego talking. That's the ego in the head talking. Your ego loves statistics, okay? It loves numbers. It loves the next level. It loves drinking until the temple shuts down. Whereas, look, if you're someone who wants to start YouTube, making videos or anything, the goal should be what kind of impact you can make, what kind of impact, what kind of service can you be in doing this, right? But even then again, maybe this is maybe a bit too much. It's like, I don't want to make an impact. I'm doing it because I want to be famous, Len. So I'm doing it because I want to get the bitches. So usually we cling on to things which are not in our control, right? And ultimately they're gonna tear us down. There's just so much that we want to control, but you just have to put that stuff down, take your foot off the brake, and just get on with the day.